What is going on, you guys? It is Will here. Today we're taking a pretty special look at the Bandai 50th Memorial Box Godzilla 1965. Don't forget, here is his card. Nice shot of Godzilla from Invasion of the Astro Monster, which is what this says. 1965 and 50th anniversary, and the rest of that I cannot read. Nothing on the back. So yeah, these cards are really supposed to just represent the movies, and you know, they're a pretty nice thing to have, especially with these Memorial Box figures. Makes them more valuable. So Godzilla 1965. This is a figure I've been hunting for a very long time, you guys, and I finally have him. Ever since I saw Goji 73 and Deadzilla review this guy back in the day, and even recently with another user by the name of RC 2001, with his re-review of this figure, made me want him even more. I've been going back and forth talking about him, about how much I want this figure. And then one day an auction for this guy put up on eBay for like around $88. So I didn't hesitate. I snagged this guy up before someone else bought him, because there were 12 other people watching the exact same auction. So right when I got paid, I snagged this figure up, and now he's in my possession. Got here pretty fast too. I just bought this guy on Friday, and he's already here. Pretty awesome. Detail, let's bring this guy a little closer. You can see the skin bumps and everything are really nicely done here. In comparison to this and the YMSF Godzilla 65, this is definitely the superior figure. I don't know, the YMSF one, it's nice and all, but the skin looks like sandpaper. It's too smooth. And the face, you know, the eyes are way too small in the YMSF one. You know, Godzilla 65 and 66 made him stand out were his big, expressive eyes, which I think Bandai did a much better job of capturing. Like, you look at him from that angle right there, it looks just like Godzilla 65. Paint job on this guy is also really nicely done. He is this kind of light, or not really light, kind of this dark green color, as are most of the Memorial Box Godzilla figures, but I think that makes them more unique, that they're not the traditional charcoal black color. Makes them more unique in my opinion. This figure also has some lighter green highlights on the chest, on his knees, and on his hands as well. Not so much on the head, but, and you know, the paint, I think the highlights are done really nice on this figure. You know, it makes him stand out more. The spines, you know, they're a solid color. That's how 65 Godzilla is supposed to be. They're not supposed to be like the 64 figure where they're highlighted. You know, these are supposed to be a solid color. So no, this is not a duplicate figure. I don't think there are any bootlegs of Godzilla 65 out there anyway, so whew, we lucked out there. Articulation, Godzilla only has 4. Arms rotate, no problem. Legs rotate. And the tail is a glue seal, but I do not want to mess with this figure considering how valuable it is and how he's an exclusive Memorial Box figure. Here's just incredibly nicely done. So let's go on to size comparisons now. Let me get on my other Showa Godzillas. Now you guys already know I own Godzilla 1974, my bad. And another new purchase of mine. Let's bring out Godzilla 1975. Oh yes, I got 75 now. And don't worry, I'll review 75 next. I was so excited about 65, I couldn't wait to review him. As you can see, he is the same size as, you know, the rest of these guys, so he goes pretty well with the other 6-inch Godzilla figures in your collection. More accurate looking, here he is. Actually, 65 is slightly taller, just slightly. It's not that big a deal. Now here he is with 75. And these two are actually the same size. Yeah, they're about the same size. Very nicely done. Don't worry, we will review this guy next, because I got this guy with the box and Titanosaurus, so we'll get to this guy, no worries. Be patient. And also, for the fun of it, let's bring out Ultraman just real quick, because this Godzilla suit, well, this Godzilla head, is very famous in Subarai's original Ultraman. And this is absolutely, like, perfect scaling. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Godzilla 65's head was merged with the body of Godzilla 64 to create the Ultraman monster Jiris. And basically Jiris is a repainted Godzilla with a frill around the neck. And this sizes up perfectly if you want to make a customized Jiris out of this figure. Actually, you know what? Bandai should just redo their whole Jiris figure. They should use the mold of Godzilla 65, paint him, and put a frill around him. Boom, you get Jiris. This is really nicely done. I like how the scaling looks. And now, for the fun of it, let's pull out a guy I haven't pulled out in a very long time. The X Plus USA Godzilla 1964 from Ghidorah 3-Headed Monster. But everyone on that video always comments this is Godzilla 65, so we'll just call him 65, fuck it. As you can see, he is taller than him, but, you know, this is X Plus, you know, basically a statue. This is just a little comparison, showing off two similar Godzilla figures that I own. It's hard to tell which one actually looks better, because this guy is really nicely done in detail in the skin and the spines, but the face, I would say the Bandai figure takes the cake with the face. Yeah, definitely. Let's get out of here now. Alright, so Bandai's 50th Memorial Box, Godzilla 1965. This is one incredible looking figure. Like I said, I wanted this figure for a very long time. I finally have him now. Best place to get him is probably eBay. But if you do find him there, be prepared to pay a pretty big hefty amount of money, because this guy, prices are starting to go up on him now for some reason. But if you do find him, don't spend like over $100 for this figure. The max I'll probably pay for this figure is about $80. Don't go crazy spending over $100 for this figure. You know, try to get him for a cheaper price. What would be really cool is if Bandai would re-release this figure, giving people who may want it a chance to buy it. You know, re-release this figure. You know, do what you did with Godzilla 68. Paint him like the charcoal black, release him with a tag as part of the Movie Monster series. I think that would be pretty cool. You know, I think everybody should own this figure. You know, he's a really nice looking figure, especially if you're a fan of the Showa Godzillas. This is one of my favorite Showa Godzilla designs. Ever since I saw Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, I fell in love with how this Godzilla suit looked, especially in the eyes. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I got for you with Godzilla 65. I couldn't wait to review this figure. As you can see over here, I literally just unboxed him. Alright guys, thanks for watching.